Hello. Well, this is my first video I've ever uploaded to YouTube, and my name is Mark Anthony. I'm a tattoo artist of over 30 years, and I decided I wanted to put my story out there, and if anybody finds it interesting or if anybody has any questions or anything, feel free to comment, ask me, message me, whatever you like, whatever feels best. I've been tattooing for over 30 years. And the question that most people ask is, how did you get started? Well, I was 8 years old when I started drawing. And from the moment I started, I just never stopped. And when I was about 14, my sister started dating a guy, and he was a tattoo artist. And he was very interested in my work. And then he went to jail. 2 years later, he gets out, starts working at a tattoo shop, and asked me to come hang out and try and make some money. And so pretty much all I did was drew every day for people that came in. I've always been able to draw really fast, so I would just draw their designs for them, so they would have a custom original design, which kind of became a staple of my career. And they would just tip me. And 16 years old, making 50, 100 bucks a day, I was living the dream. He eventually opened his own tattoo studio in Houston, Texas, and I went with him. And as much as he tried to get me to apprentice to become a tattoo artist, I was terrified of messing someone up, so I just refused. I just enjoyed hanging out at the tattoo shop. It wasn't until another younger guy came in and wanted to apprentice, and he was the one that actually convinced me to start apprenticing. And so we both apprenticed at the same time, and we had a very fun, competitive apprenticeship with each other. And when we started tattooing, I was 19. And for the first 5 years, I really, as much as I enjoyed it, I didn't really take it all that serious. I was only in there for money and women, and got a lot of that. But that's not what kept me in it. What kept me in it was the relationships that I started to form with people I tattooed and what I was getting out of it. Tattooing is a very personal experience. It requires a lot of trust, vulnerability. It's not like anything else. It's not like when you go to, the mall or to go shopping for something. You're not really being your complete self, not usually. But when you go into a tattoo parlor, you have to trust the person, you have to be vulnerable. And as an artist, I share my vulnerabilities and fears and life story with all my clients, and I've had clients for 30 years. I've tattooed their kids. When I started to take it seriously, though, was how much I saw how powerful it was to share that experience with someone, how much someone appreciated the artwork and the time and the effort I was putting into their tattoos and their artwork in general. Yeah, and that was the best part of it, was sharing that experience with someone. And over time, you build your clientele and you start getting more notoriety, and every tattoo artist goes through a rock star phase to where they think their head gets a little too big, and then you eventually get some humble pie and you come back down to earth, at least hopefully, and you really fall in love with it, and you really appreciate what you're doing for people and what they're doing for you. They're not just giving you money to do tattoos for them, but you're building relationships and you are friendships. Some of my closest friends now started as tattoo clients, and it's always meant so much to me, and I am extremely grateful for that. And after 30 years, I'm to a point to where I'd like to transition to something else, but I'm 51 now. It doesn't mean I'm too old. It just means it is a challenge to transition to a new field of expertise at my age. But that doesn't mean I'm not going to try. I'm not going to put my very best effort in. I've gotten a metric ton out of tattooing, and I am extremely grateful to tattooing and all of my clients for everything that I've ever gotten to do, the good, the bad. I have some crazy stories that I can share. I'd love to share some of my artwork with you, along with some tattoos, and we'll go from there. We'll see how this goes. Yeah, this is just me sharing my story, and I hope you enjoy it, and I hope everyone's doing great. And thanks for watching, and have a good day. Thank you.